Hello guys, welcome back to Big Ando Studio. This is Ando Sports Show, your favorite sports show on YouTube right now. Please, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and put the channel on post notifications so that any video we drop, you will be the first to watch. Guys, you can see on my face how I'm smiling, Charlie. I'm really happy. It's not my birthday, Charlie. I've not gotten any visa to USA. I've not been promised land. I've not bought a car. Charlie, but I am happy. Honestly, I'm really happy. Today is like my happiest day on earth because something so good, something so amazing, something so sweet has happened in the world of football. And Charlie, everybody is overjoyed. Everybody, this one here, joy when you go to heaven. Joy when you go to heaven. No more sorrows when you go to heaven. Joy when you go to heaven. Charlie, something happened before discuss them, yeah, as we promise you, say we go bring you everything on sport in here. Before discuss them, then make we all celebrate some. Real Madrid is out of the club World Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup. Real Madrid is out. They were not able to qualify to the finals of the tournament. And Charlie, we go enter the game. They came against PSG. Mbappe came against his former team. And we were expecting, Charlie, this game to be cracked. And we were expecting, in fact, this game, like Mbappe to prove himself against his former team that even though I'm out of the team, but Charlie, you people, I will show you, say, I was the leader of the team, but it did not happen as expected. In fact, they were hooped. They were caned, lashed, in fact, dismantled, disorganized, in fact, destroyed. In fact, it wasn't easy for them. And when we enter the game, PSG against Madrid, see PSG, they are on their top form. This is their best form I've ever seen. This is PSG's best form I've ever seen. And kudos to Luis Enrique. In fact, he has really built this PSG team. Right now, PSG is having that pedigree. When you are going to play against PSG, you know you are going to play against a dangerous team. You know you are going to play against a side that, in fact, when you give them the chance, they are going to punish you. That is how Luis Enrique has built a team with players like Dembele, Doué, Kvaratskhelia, João Neves, Fabian Ruiz, this guy, Vitinha, Mendes. You know, with this kind of players, he has been able to transform PSG into a new monstrous team. And it is not easy to play against them. Looking at teams that PSG has met in the Champions League, in the Club World Cup, that they've been able to defeat these teams, you can see that no. Right now, PSG is not that PSG that we used to know. PSG is not that PSG that we used to know. So when you are going to play against them and you don't prepare before going to meet them, in fact, you will be disgraced. You will be embarrassed. And that's what happened to Real Madrid. Real Madrid going into this game, the honest truth is, there was no way Madrid could have tried to press PSG, because if they should have tried that, in fact, they would have taken a whole lot of goals. A whole lot of goals. Because, you know, when it comes to PSG is a team, Luis Enrique is a coach that he likes this positional play. They like to possess the ball. Yeah, they like to move the ball around. That's how Luis Enrique plays his ball. If you know Luis Enrique, if you have followed Luis Enrique from his days in Barcelona, his days in Spain, you can see that he's that type of coach that he built his team in a way that they know how to possess the ball, play the ball around. And Real Madrid coming up against PSG, Real Madrid, see, no pressing. Mbappe and Vinicius, that was very bad. Very bad from Mbappe. They were not pressing. They were not pressing the defense of PSG. That gave PSG the opportunity to have more, like to rather press Real Madrid. Because, see, when it comes to PSG attacking, they were doing more positional play. When it comes to their defense, you can see the intensity in their defense. But when you go to Real Madrid, you are not seeing that. Defense was poor. And they even allowed players like Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, and this guy. Oh, João Neves. Yeah, João Neves. To, in fact, possess ball in the midfield. And because Madrid attack were not pressing them, so they had this free roll. They were like, They were free. They were very, very free. They had the chance to control the ball. They had the chance to possess the ball. And it was very, very bad. Their defense was bad. They missed out Dean Houston. And I thought still, even though, because Dean Houston is a new player who has joined this Real Madrid team. So even when they missed them, I was not expecting that to affect them. I was not expecting that to affect Real Madrid. And mistakes from Rudiger, mistakes from Asensio. You compare this Asensio to Kubasi. Real Madrid fans, they compare this Asensio guy to Kubasi. Come on. You compare Asensio to Kubasi. And don't do that. Don't ever in your lives do that. Because there is no way you can compare Asensio to Kubasi. There is no way. And yesterday's Charlie Dembele, it's like he has taken in something. Because the way he was pressing, that was what I was expecting from Mbappe and Vinicius. Because Dembele was pressing, workaholic. He pressed to the point that during the end of the game, Courtois has to go and ask Dembele that, why were you pressing us so much? Immediately Courtois have the ball to pass, Dembele will start pressing. Dembele start pressing. And when Dembele start pressing, this guy, Doué will be backing Dembele. Doué will be backing Dembele. So immediately they pass the ball. Dembele is always pressing. So the least mistake they make, PSG take the ball from them. PSG control the ball from the first half to the second. See, the ball ended the first 15 minutes of the game. During the first 15 minutes of the game, that was when the game ended. Because PSG was in control. PSG was in control. They played everything. There was no chance Real Madrid was going to win against this PSG team. There was no chance. No chance. See, I can tell you that no matter what Madrid should have done on that day, they were still going to lose again. Because look at the way PSG were playing. They had everything planned. They had everything on point. Their attackers were clinical. Any chance that they get, they try to make good use of it. Madrid were not creating any chance. They were not creating any chance. Their midfield was disorganized. Defense disorganized. And there's one thing every coach that will join Real Madrid should know. See, if they don't start taking the bold step of benching these two players, one, Mbappe, Vinicius, they have to bench one. It is not working. The pair is not working. The Mbappe, Vinicius pair is not working. It's time for you to take the bold step. If you are going to bench one. Because if you don't bench one, this is always going to be a problem for this Real Madrid team. There's always going to be a problem in this Real Madrid team. And Bellingham to the when he meets proper midfielders, ghost. He go ghost out from the game because see he was taken out from the game. I was asking myself, why is Bellingham? In Agongalo, our new striker, Chale, the new Benzema, he was out. Now, I did this analysis with Kintige and class, but sorry guys, because of technical issues, we're not able to bring that video out. But there was one thing at the talk, Klaus, then Kintige say. Now then the talk say, Real Madrid, they can see Sergio, this guy, Xabi Alonso in tactics way they try to introduce to this Real Madrid team. Because based on the teams they play right now, you will see say, Real Madrid, they prove something. I talk to them, say, Charlie, me till now, if you tell me to, if you ask me the system Xabi Alonso is trying to play, I cannot tell because I am not seeing any system. I am not seeing anything yet. Because they've not come up against any team, any big team that I will say, oh, Real Madrid has played this team, so they've been able to win against this team. So I can see that Xabi Alonso is building something. I told them that when Real Madrid meet PSG, Real Madrid will be exposed. They will be exposed and they will know that Xabi Alonso needs to do more work to this Real Madrid team. And it happened. It happened. See, in fact, it got to a point you can see PSG, they showed Real Madrid the respect. They gave Real Madrid the respect because they had the chance to even score like 6 goals. 6 goals. And there was nothing Real Madrid could have done about it. Courtois was the man of the match for Real Madrid. Over like 2 seasons, this Courtois has been the main man for Real Madrid. He has been the person always saving this Real Madrid team. He's the one always saving this Real Madrid team. Honestly. Because without Courtois in post, Real Madrid will concede a lot. Because right now their defense is in shambles. Their defense is in midfield. Charlie, a whole Real Madrid though. And the big boys, the ones where they talk to them be the big boys. Them be the star boys. You meet PSG. Do you think it was easy? When Liverpool fell against PSG. Arsenal fell against PSG. Inter Milan took 5 in the finals against PSG. You thought it was easy? Do you know PSG? Do you know PSG? Have you heard of Dembele Dembouz? And Real Madrid fans were like, Barcelona fans has to come and support Real Madrid because if PSG should win, Dembele will win the Ballon d'Or. Who gives the F about Dembele winning the Ballon d'Or? In fact, they should give the Ballon d'Or to Dembele right now. We don't care. We just want Real Madrid to be knocked out from the tournament. Who cares? We don't care. We don't care if Dembele win the Ballon. Lamine Yamal is young. There's more years ahead of him. He can win the Ballon d'Or again. We don't care. We don't care. Honestly, we don't care. But I can see, Kintije was supposed to be on set today. Kintije, he was supposed to be on set today, but he couldn't come on set because, Charlie, he's down. He's down. He's sad. Feeling the pains, but he's just pretending like, oh, I already knew the result. We are not taking that. 4-0. Real Madrid. 4-0. Even if Madrid, the team is not that good, 4-0 is very, very bad. 4-0 is abysmal against Real Madrid team. It's very, very bad. Mbappe, you met your old side. And Charlie, prove yourself. Prove yourself. In fact, this PSG midfielder, Vitina, João Neves, Fabian Ruiz, Charlie, hey, the way Luis Enrique has transformed these boys and these boys, when they are playing, you can see their impact. You can see this is a team with system. This is a team with system. You can see the project clearly. When Luis Enrique joined the PSG team, Luis Enrique needed players that can run. They signed this guy, Colomwani, for 90 million. He said, Colomwani, no, I don't need him. Let him go. Gonzalo Ramos, he said, I am not letting him play. He forced to let Dembele play first man because he has the speed. Due has the speed. Kvaratskhelia has the speed. That is the system. Players that can run. Attackers that are sharp. Charlie, it wasn't easy. So yesterday, Real Madrid they were beating 4 goals to 0. That's very, very bad. But Chelsea, if Chelsea can press PSG, Chelsea will be playing PSG in the final. If Chelsea can press PSG, if they can press PSG, if they should not give PSG the chance to press them, if they can limit players like Dembele, Doué, Charlie, that be all. Chelsea can win the game. If they can hold players like Dembele, Doué, Chelsea can win the game. If Chelsea should do more pressing, if they have players to do more pressing, Chelsea can win the game. But I am not seeing that. Honestly, I am not seeing any team beating this invisible PSG team. This is the invisible PSG team. I am not seeing any team beating them as it stands. Because this team, they are invisible now. They don't care the team they are meeting at the moment. What they know is that they are going to win. What they know is that they are going to win. So Chelsea need to prepare. Chelsea have to prepare for this match. Because this match, this is not Chelsea going to play against Crystal Palace. This is not Chelsea going to play ball against Ipswich. Chelsea is going to play in the final against PSG. A team that beat Inter Milan 5 goals to 0 in the final. A team that has beaten Real Madrid 4 goals to 0. A team that beat Atletico Madrid 4 goals to 0. Look at their goal tally. That means if you give them the chance to press you, they are going to hurt you badly. If you give them the chance, if you let them control the midfield, they have good midfielders. As I told you, Vitina, João Neves, and Fabian Ruiz. If you give them the chance, in fact, they are going to create more chances. They are going to, and if you give Doué the chance to create more spaces, More spaces. Charlie, he has the speed. He can outrun your defense. Dembele can outrun your defense. Kvaratskhelia has the skills. He has the ability to take on players. So look at this team. Look at their defense. Mendes. So now, I've never seen it. So now, from last season to this season, I've never seen a player pass, any attacker pass by Mendes. It's hard. You can't do it. You can't. So if you don't have the players to do this job, if you don't have the players, if your defense don't have that intensity, if your defense is not that, if Chelsea defense is not that good, if the attackers are not that clinical, if the attackers are not that sharp, if the attackers cannot press her, in fact, what happened to Real Madrid will happen to Chelsea too. What happened to Real Madrid will happen to Chelsea. But as it stands, Chelsea too stand the chance to win against PSG. Chelsea is that team that when you don't expect them, that is when they will prove you wrong. That's Chelsea. So PSG has to look out for players like the Chelsea. You have to look out for players like Chelsea new striker João Pedro. They have to look out for that guy. He's very, very good. Very, very good. He has the strength. He's very good at scoring too. And Pedro Neto is very, very fast. Very, 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 very fast. And I think Mendes is used to this guy. He's very, very fast. Chelsea to have strong midfield. They have the likes of Casado and Enzo that can bully players. That can bully the attackers of PSG. They have this type of play. So they can also play against this PSG side. They can perform against this PSG side. Their coach, Enzo Maresca, just has to get his status right and his formation right. That's what Chelsea has to do. That's what Chelsea has to do. They have to the players have to show up on that day. They need to be at their best, their top performance. They need to be at their best. They need to be able to do what? Press PSG. They need to players that can press. They need to put in players that can press. Defenders that can limit the likes of Dembele and Doué. They need to have players that can bully the attackers of PSG in the midfield. Either than that, Charlie, be ready. Be ready for what will happen. So as it stands, Real Madrid is out of the Club World Cup. In fact, Charlie, they were humiliated by PSG. 4 goals to 0 upon the that's very bad. And Chelsea also beat Fluminense 2 goals to 0 to make it to the final of the FIFA Club World Cup. Charlie, so that's what happened. So guys, Charlie, if this is your first time watching the channel, Charlie, please, I beg you, subscribe. Subscribing be very, very important. If you do watch where you know the subscriber, Charlie, how we will get there. We do a whole lot for you guys. So please subscribe to the channel, put the channel on post notification so that any video that we drop, you will be the first to watch. My name is Big Andrew, and this has been the review of your FIFA Club World Cup. Guys, I'm out.